We was wondering how long shall we suffer? Not long. Like I said, this shit goes on and on and on. Preventive discretion is always advised. Even for the older people. Look, why ask why? Look, y'all mad? Look, I had to come in. We couldn't wait too long now. I ain't get used to wait that long. Look, you ain't want to wait that long either, huh? So what's up for our investigators, y'all? The magician. Look, can't make this up. Look, the surprise it offered. Look, I said, look, this could be a stink ass cup, but it's not. Look, I pushed this shit to the internet. Look, these are my cards. When we smell something fishy, we just come on and we just bust them out. We bust that glass out. Little shot, turn to little shots. Yo, you can't make this up. This is exciting. Anyways, what's up? What do we need to know? What's up with our investigate? Oh, goddamn. Niggas is done flipped upside down. They be grateful. Look, y'all locking them up like that? Who in secret? Okay, buddies. That's right. Lock them niggas up. They don't even know why they getting locked up. Huh? They'll work back fast. Like I said, didn't look what transpired when they did this. They made me get on here. I'm like the calmest, coolest. They made me want to kill up all the shit. Like, everything. Romeo must die. Especially when I seen them killing my birds and stuff, y'all. That shit wasn't in no disguise. Like I said, they been trying to patronize a bitch. That's why I'm on here doing it like this. Like I said, you can't make this shit up trying to patronize a bitch. And look at how he was watching it. Like damn, she ain't take none of it. No, none of it. God told me to watch these bitches. He gave me the smoke to bring too. So I'm walking with the smoke, the smoke screen, this shit. Where we let them know it's danger. When you see smoke, it's danger. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So I let off the smoke free farm, and they thought I was lying. And they still was trying to get a little higher. Well, they was actually getting a little higher. Like I said, they cleared their nose and everything. But what's up with this court shit that the judges them brought to the thing, right? For real, the clerks in them, like I said, white friends, white bread. Niggas is wheat bread. It's funny. Come on, you gotta laugh at it. Don't y'all think what's my guy? The Owen guy, he's fucking hilarious. I don't give a fuck what transpired in their life. Ain't that shit funny? So, white bread. You wanna know what's going on with your friends? Why they skin turning so red? Rosacea ain't the case. It's Lori, it's this blackface here. Like I said, let's go deer hunt. Let's shoot down the reindeers. Bro, look, the devil, that's that Capcom. That's that cone, nigga. That's that cone head from outer space. Like I said, you guys need to be displaced. Misplaced, go hide them. Yo, another rude joke. Give them to those people that was in Brazil. Ain't no way in hell that lady wasn't dead before they threw her off that hill. That came up too. But that's a drill. Cause remember that shit? Remember my handmade cards, my handmade giant cards that I made? With all of the people who was doing those strange things, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, South Africa, North Africa, got shit that we never even heard of. Yo, I got those people down pack that shit. I got state cards too. We had Colorado, all that shit. That's the Rocky Mountains. That's for no offense, you guys. Like they say, the heat is for niggas and the cold is for white people. So up there's the Rocky Mountains. What's all up there? After it turned to here we go from white bread, the soft, nice one that you can eat. Then it gets stale. Then what it turned to, y'all? Fuck around and find out. Like I said, we paid the cost to be the boss. Look, but this grandpa done paying up some shit. stacking it up too. So like I said, when y'all want to put the black bitch in your stable, you know this was a wild horse. Why would you want to put the wild horse with the good shit? Why would you want to put them with that? Why you want to do some shit? You can't mix up the brand, bitch. Like I said, why would you put them in there? Why you put me in there with them? Look at me. Ain't I higher than them chicks? No cap. Like I said, we are. It is a such thing. Stop saying, "Oh, we're all the same." We ain't all no fucking same. I ain't tell nobody. I ain't blow my bro. I don't want to blow my own brains, but I'll blow somebody else's. Is it a difference between the two? See the change? The great change. Look it. So okay. When we go back to it, when we get back to the swing of things, see this devil card with the King of Pentacles got everybody, this witch doctors and shit, they got everybody topsy-turvy. He's topsy-turvy because we got the federales on the ass. You know, that's everybody. We just call you federales because it just sums it all up. Everybody know you here come the judge, it's over. So the federale that came in because I called them. Look, this me calling all cars on all those wannabe stars because they're not. Like I said, they came over here with their little stupid ass plots and dropping. They need to stop. Look, they had their cocks wide open. This for male and female. The niggas was like bitches and the bitches was like niggas. Look, going all kinds of ways. And the decision that they made to steal somebody changed, switched up the pain without love. Like I said, now things, do you got enough? Fucking bracelets? You got enough bracelets for him, huh, buddy? Look, Grandpa said you got enough bracelets. Remember Grandpa, y'all? Remember him? Because 2010, these people wasn't my friend. I guess they thought it was supposed to be in the end, but like I said, I keep my distance because we do live different. Like if I'm there with you and you guys are acting like you pity the fool, it's like I'm gonna leave you. We're not all getting shot. We're not all getting nothing. I'm serious. You cannot put me. I'm not bluffing. We're not all fucking about to take that same ride. So Grandpa and them had some special friends. Like I said, look, special forces, special friends. And I knew that it was a time and a place, but I felt like I was snitching to a degree. And I'm like, yo, these bitches got me. Hold on, what they put in that? Got a nigga itching. Oh, okay. So that's when I found those Stranger Things. Look, I found it. And then they started trying to act like they was walking away. I found them. I scoped them out. And then, the queen of the cows, y'all do whatever y'all want to. Turn them into hamburger. They was jerking everybody. And they was successfully riding high. And they didn't even care. And they caught out a lot of people. They was in disguise though. Look, you thought she had the prize. But look at the red jacket. That could represent bad health. For real, somebody was doing something in stealth mode. Look. Like I said, this wasn't safe for the man or the woman though. Look. They was... Y'all know that song for everything. Jonathan, push it up far until they see twinkling star. On some gangsta ass shit, I was like, I'm old. So it's funny. So I said, well, I was like, I know, goddamn well, I got in granny mode, like, I goddamn what these motherfuckers. Because grandma's was gangster too, and it's funny. So I'm like, I know these fucking people ain't doing what I think they're doing. And the police is right there watching them do this shit. Where the truancy officers at? Jonathan, push it up far until that twinkling star. They just seen the horse, and I guess they must have paid them in advance. That's the score. So they paid them. They gave them flowers and shit. This faggot gave him flowers because the pimp gave him flowers to go trick. Like, oh, yo, suck my man off real quick. And they fell for the shit. And then, no cap. Like, Queen of Wands are bad bitches. So you see this bitch and it's like, okay, fuck it up. I just can't. Here go. What he said? I just can't help it. I can't help it. And it's John B. Can't help it. And it's like, the horse was help. Look. And they was successfully doing that. Look, tying all them niggas to the devil. Remember, if they followed Eve, she ate the apple, told her to eat the apple or something. That's crazy as a bitch. Nobody used their mind, is what they're saying with the Bible. I'm not holding y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have nothing against Christians or any of that. I don't claim any of it. Because these motherfuckers are the reason why I'm sitting here with these guys. Ain't it? See, they touch you with oil and shit, and they what the hell that song? And they sex. So I can express it how, like I said, when that lady talk about put the nuts on the kids' sets, y'all lost me. I had to see it with my own eyes. See, I used to hear about Elmo and them, but I wasn't sure Big Bird and all of them. I wasn't sure, but when I seen that wasn't a grow up, goddammit. That shit was in your face. Like, here, put his dick in your face. Come on, it's okay. Fuck with you can fuck grandpa tonight. That's not funny, but yo, then you see why I want people to die? And those kids are mine. For I get us one big old safe house, and I'll teach them how to kill too. That's that payout. Going hard for that payoff, yeah. I will save some of them. Some of them we'll just feed to the wolves. Like I said, you want a shit? You want a shit card? You want a shit book? You want to be a bitch? You get to go to the doom. You can't save everybody. I learned that shit the long way. Look at me. Shit. It's like, shit, bitch. They're like, hold on. Oh, like this movie. You knocking that shit out the way. You trying to save us. Here you go. I'll put it what he said. It's every man for himself, nigga. Look, hey, man. You can't make this up. Look at these messages. They got everything, too. Look, everything. This everything. And then look at how I hit him back with the boomerang. Look, the boomerang go back. Look at boomerang effect. Look at batter swing. Come, baby, come. Look. Am I lying? Ain't this saying, come on? These are the secrets, y'all. That's knocking their asses back. I push your shit back. Ooh. 7 of Wands. I'll push them back. I have to. Because of this. Like I said, I'm tired of having to live, in regrets. Like, damn, did I do what I was supposed to? And then come to find out I did. And these bitches were trying to turn me into a ghost. And they were stealing my fucking food. That's why I asked God to drop the bomb on these goons. And then if the higher ups think that they're not gonna lose, maybe in our next lives, we can see if the fossils are real. It's gonna include all of us, especially you. It's gonna be the most special. So that'll be like a sacred tomb, similar to the fucking Egyptians. Then, am I lying? I just don't understand. The sign of the times, like I said, respect people. We're not blind. And then if you don't like something, like I said, kill yourself. Don't be coming for mine, because with the food, I just can't get off of that. With the food. With the gatherings and shit like that. Like, you bitches are doomed. For how many people want to be friends with people that their friend died and all of them was sitting right there and they ain't have a clue? Bitch, you got to be kidding me. I never want to sit with you. As a matter of fact, I think you should be sitting on the fucking mirror. That's scary, y'all. Look. Sitting there trying to act like they tough. And they in groups like this beating people up. So they got to get in groups and do it. That's why I want them all dead. I do it for send them to me one by one. Come on, send in, my friend. Who are y'all? For real. Look at the King of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the goddamn messages. Yeah, the block, the Queen of Wands, and the Emperor, along with the Success card. Look, the Tower, y'all. Like you gotta send them one by one. Then by them, me, I cut them down, sit for the axeman, take out them tongues. Take their toes down a notch. Look how mad he looks. Because the Saints came marching in too and stopped him and his friends from being whores. It's living proof. Like it's a curfew now. Look. Then by them, me, I cut them down, sit for the axeman, take out them tongues. Look. They mad as a bitch that the Saints came marching in. Look, they came in with the big friends who look, they came in with no hesitation. So they said, hey, what you did? See, because y'all fucked up their brand. Like say if the shit was secret, ain't no secret no more. Especially if a nigga like me got it, since I'm a nobody. Telling about everybody. Look, and standing on business. Like I said, who the fuck did this? Who's defenseless? Wanna come over here? See, I got them scared shitless. So they looking like, damn it. You really think that if we think something bad about her? Yo, that's hot. Jerry. Now we got a Jerry Springer show. I told you to off TV. Jerry. And yo, remember when I said Larry, you guys? That was when we had boy names when we were little, so it's funny. Hell yeah, we have boy names. Look at this is fellows. These are fellows. We used to have fun though with it. Because our mom did say she wanted boys at first, and she just got us. So here we go. It could have been worse. Like I said, if I was a dude, I probably would be like you. T-Rex too. I went T-Rex too. Like, damn, man. Like, nigga, what you in here for, T-Rex? Who did it? Oh yeah, we got the same chick in here. You figure, because like I said, it's 100 chicks to one man. So y'all was all that one chick was like beating everybody out. She was like, like fighting her way to the nigga. Like, y'all better move, bitch, out the way. Because she got something to give to them. Look, you better move out the way. She got something for the team, my friends. Look, you can't make her, nigga, that's having something for the team. You cannot make this up. This is fun. Y'all don't know what type of joy this bring. Even though I be getting mad and I be wanting them dead, it's like sometimes maybe they could just live and we could do this and give me my bag. Make sense? Look, anybody want to come in with no relationship? You want to give up something to the Holy Grail? You want to drop your problems at the altar. Come on up. It's your prayer. Come on, bring it. Don't let the devil hold you back, son. Or daughter. Don't let the devil hold you back. Like I said, it's a new world order. Bitches need to get in line or jump out the line. Straight into one of those landmines. Deep dive. Straight into the sea. Like I said, y'all wanted to commit crimes. We had to stop this by any means necessary. They're eating up the food as well. They're eating up the food. Here go the ants. What she said? The ants collect the food. The ants eat the food. So you working for nothing because you got bitches just eating up everything. We paying dues and not getting anything in return except for death. So you mean to tell me I work all my life for you, and then you just gonna kill me like that? That's why you need to be dead. Especially when you held my shit back for me, like they just like, hold on. That's just another nigga. We're gonna put this shit to the side. For real, I hate this race shit. Come on, friends. Did I not bust Congress them open? I know bitches from here that's in it. And we know that ain't nobody, no disrespect. I ain't meet everybody, but a nice majority of the people that I met ain't shit. So don't feel bad when I say the people here ain't shit. Don't feel bad when I say that. Because you could see, I've lived through it. Like you point me a bitch out like, damn. Shit. I don't know that person, but we'll give them the benefit until they show if they shit or not. Like I said, there's so much shit in the town that need to be cleaned up. Drip or drown. I heard ounces. It's the Lover. Seven of Wands. The Emperor. The King of Wands. Success. The Empress. And the Knight of Wands and the Judgment. I gotta lay them like this, y'all, so I can see. Those shouldn't have came out like that. We usually was coming out by the 5. So a Gemini is blocked off. A Gemini is defending, standing on what they collected, the information, and handing it over to the Emperor, who is the overseer of all of these people. Then you got the King of Wands, because the Emperor sent the King of Wands out to watch. And he successfully collected all the information, especially when it came to this. It is no cap. Like, I don't be calling myself like I'm that bitch and shit like that. I don't. Like, I say bitch when I be mad. Like, yeah, you're that bitch. But I don't be walking around like, oh, I'm that bitch and shit like that. So this person, when they were sent out to eyeball the motherfucker, they came back fast with the judgment. Like, yo, none of that shit that they said is relevant. For real, put that shit in the trash. That lady is real. And I heard somebody secretly loves my ass. Wink, wink, that's funny. And it's a pass, ain't it? Like I said, they was not about to have me stinking. For what? It's aimless. You ain't want me out. Hey, I'm on the same shit. And I'm really this. I'm an Emperor too. So you got the Aries, the Sagittarius, the Aries, the Gemini. These two guys, y'all, they've been blocked from the prize as well, because they was thinking with their dicks and they was fucking everything too, and they was headed towards this to end it. Like I said, they was trying to set people up. Splendid. And I was like, hold on, that's a whore. He just pretended. See these eyes in the sky? I seen him. I was like, watch these bitches gonna leave. When I come outside, they gonna act like they ain't see that shit online. Mind you, and it's really crazy because, like, okay, the first year, I wasn't really that guy. Second year, I was trying. Third year was like, why ask why? Bitch, if you come over here, I'm about to make you cry. Like I said, these whores don't know the meaning of abstinence. Why? Who me a chat, none of them business. Who me a fraternize with, none of them business. So stop talk, done in on me business. Boy. Who me a chat, none of your business. Look, whatever the fuck I want to do. Like I said, they was judging people like, you and your nasty crew. Look at this, they crew down here dead. Look, this me, I sent for him. I sent the flute for him. I was like, yo, I played I was the pipe popper for them. Like, yo, listen. I think it's them. Nah, it's funny though. When you be looking at people like, I ain't about to be no wimp to you. I'll die first. Am I lying? Like, I'll die first. You're not getting me. You're not getting me. Then I started finding things like this. You see, so I'm like, yo, this nigga not getting on me. I'm not proud of him. And then like I said, they be married, and then they with these people, like I said, these horses carry, and they don't have no skills, so they trying to follow you to steal your drills. I'm like, y'all don't know how to all this time. After all this time, y'all. That's why they need to be dead. The judgment is death on every couple that grouped up together to try to block somebody from their rightful place in life, whether it was male or female. When it comes down to this, like I said, I'll tell them once, I'll tell them twice. You can't take nobody's shit, and their life is not yours, and it's not wise to be trying to act like you picked the prize because I want your ass dead by any means necessary. And then this nigga, you could go into prison, deep throat, and give them all of whatever to win some of this. What you use, what you put this cup to? You ain't care about no family members and wives and people. Then they ain't nobody care about their family member. Nobody cared about them when they was doing the scamming. You ain't think it was gonna be repercussions. That's why you don't be playing with nobody. Oh, here we go. So for my friends, Ace of Books. Okay, I know I be getting these cards mixed up so bad, you guys. Sometimes I don't even fuck with them, but this is going to be your Ace of Swords. So what for my friends? The Ace of Swords and the Seven of Torches. That's the Seven of Wands, y'all. So am I not clear on? Look, shut that shit down. Look, the lock and key. This not knowledge. This not unlocked knowledge. Untapped. I like it when I hear people little slogans and shit. This not untapped potential. This nigga, this is crack the code. But this Da Vinci Code right here. This book got a lock on it and the key. And it's like, oh God, we seen a movie like this. People are fucking nuts. That's all I got to say. But this not telling you what's up. Look how we broke in and stood on business. Like, yo, okay. So you want to come across these bars? Look at these, the doorway. You want to come across the bars? You want to cross the boundaries? You want to touch the light? You want to touch the road? I'm very broad. Huh? Burn them skin like, look, violence. Touch the road. You can't make this shit up. The Ace of Books. Oh, how we was able to unlock their troops. See, because they had that shit hidden, and then they caused a lot of violence. Look at all these eyeballs. Them niggas is mad as a bitch, especially people that's been hashtag that really went out bad. Like they was in it, but they didn't know they was gonna be in it. Like you owe me, and then they took their eyes, they took their souls from them. And then people was passing out all of that magic and shit. Look, this passing out magic. Travel the world in the seven seas. Everybody was hunting for something. That's why I want them dead. Bitch, it wasn't nothing to hunt for. Ain't niggas obvious. On top of that, like I said, settle the score. Kill them. Shut that shit down. Ain't all the shit that they was the scary movies. Remember how they was burying shit because it was just that bad? That's what needed to happen to these people. It's technically not me. I'm just a deliverer and don't want you to really be on the evil, but if you feeling like you froggy, don't forget what the others taught me. The bastards that came. Look, Eight of Torches. Don't forget what they taught me. That's the Eight of Wands. That's really bad for them bums. Nine of Beakers. Look what I found. Within those messages, on top of that, these people really, oh shit, was really messing with shit, mixing up shit. I heard Mexican. So they, like I said, Mexico. Like I said, I ain't got nothing against you folks, compadre. Unless you want to know, did your friends do it? You need to cut that hoe. Like I said, I don't believe in sticking with folks that's about to play me out for a joke and have me, sold me for the low with the Ace of fucking Pentacles. We all speak one language, nigga. That's no. I bet that shit universal. That's some hell hard ass no for me. And I speak multiple different languages, right? No. No. Look, with the Nine of Pentacles, I speak multiple languages. Bitch, look at this. Look at the gem. Look at the jewels. No. And on top of that, don't this look like, what does it look like, y'all? It's funny because you know what? I was heard a short and the lady, she was like, they said, what they used a solution for? She was like, they pussy. That shit was funny as a bitch. Don't this look like a pussy? The Ace of Pentacles, and they thought they was about to pluck. You can't pluck no goddamn ruby pussy ass niggas. Look, that shit on lock. These people really played theyself. Four of Pentacles. They was trying to scientifically jar something up. Like I said, they was playing in the with the spell jars. I heard of those. I did not believe in that, you guys. Like people take your pictures and do stuff. So a lot of the shit, like the explicit shit, I know they exploit it. But like with personal, like baby pictures or probably when you was at camp or something, they was burying that. Now everybody who buried the shit is dead. And the person that's supposed to have been from their hands is right here. Fighting for, here you go, killing off their life as we rush them to the meds. Seven of beakers. 7 of cups. Six of torches. Yeah. So with this dude, look, he found his way through. It was a long journey. It don't look like it was fast with the Knight of the Knight of Wands. That shit wasn't fast. But he snatched something impulsively and put his feet up. That was a successful thing to do. He was dreaming. What are you dreaming? Queen of Books? Oh. Yeah, we know where he stole it from. We know where you stole your success from. From the Queen of Books. This bitch black as tar. Look at the guilt and the truth. So with their mirror magic and all of that, yeah, they supposedly hurry up and snatch up somebody else's shit, like I said. You're blind, baby. You're blind as a bitch because you won't see what I can see. Look, that's funny, though. I'm just singing the song in this one. Because when I think of people still in the intellectual property, like, bitch, hold on to that book. Hard body. She not holding on to that book. You don't think we know? Like I said. And, there's also, you know what's hot? Remember I told you everybody's not on that stupid page. So say this one of my white breads. She collected the information as well. We're going to be universal with it. Say she collected it like, hell no, y'all ain't getting away with this shit. And she's mad as a bitch. She's so mad she turned black. You know how mad you got to be to turn yourself into a piece of coal? Because y'all fucked up. Like I said, that money got everybody under attack. We're taking so many losses. 5 of Books. Ace of Torches. So with this 5 of Books taking so many losses, and then the 5 of Books come up, that's the challenge card. The 5 of Swords. People been chipping and picking for the longest, and they still couldn't get in. And then we still took losses because all those locks is lost. So you can't, they ain't got in there. And if you look at it like I'm looking at it, that key is a bit of ways away from that lock, ain't it? Like I said, that shit got to stop. I shine the light for him. I lit the torch. Like I said, somebody do really technically need to follow the leader because I damn sure ain't following none of them. 10 of beakers. Not following it's either 10 of cups. 3 of books. That's the 3 of swords. I'm not following no shit like that. 10 of torches. That's a heavy ass burden. Look at this shit. This motherfucker can't handle that. And I know nobody can handle that. With the science, it's not in no aspect doable. It's undoable. With the Page of Cups. In the aliens, world of unknown, like if you don't know something that's going on and you only got the bare minimum of it, just a dollar doesn't make you happy. It'll have everybody questioning each other. And then you got to mend it, right? It's hard to mend broken relationships with anybody based on the death of what they did. And then when it comes to deaths, plural, like losing family members and stuff because somebody wanted to be greedy or envious towards somebody, I don't think that could be healed. Now, you could heal yourself and move along, but as far as us sitting down, singing the song, breaking bread together, I'll be damned. That's why I told them fucking them alley cats to scram. The void, shame and decay, solitude, and the 7 of pentacles. With the 10 of beakers, yeah. See, if you want happiness, sometimes you do have to throw all that shit away, start over. And avoid people too. You got to avoid that shit out. Like, oh, I don't want that. Okay, I don't got to have that. Or you're going to be, I'm suffering with the shame and decay. These people not. You're going to be one of the zombies if you don't clear the void. 7 of Pentacles. That's definitely more a zombie, goddammit. Solitude. I'm not saying you got to cut everybody off, but if they're not good for you, at least evaluate the situation. Unless that's the shit you went to, and then you could just get up on this list here. There's a list of people. Like I said, ooh, shame and decay. Like I said, the witch doctor, look how they regurgitating the shit. Look how the witch doctor on the bottom. Look, she came in, he came in, look, they came in together. 3's a crowd. And they called up this in the dark. Like I said, now it's on the prowl. All because they concocted some things. They were happy together. So happy together. Dun, 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 dun. No more lies. That's ridiculous, y'all. Hey, yo, where that ice cream truck at? Did you even sell any ice cream? That ice cream truck touch not food stamps. Y'all need to get the ice cream truck to take food stamps. Somebody giving that man $5 for a popsicle. And man, was that a legitimate? You should just give it. Well, it's only like 2 kids left. You got enough to give them the ice cream. It's only like 2 fucking kids out there. Everybody else is grown. Contamination, look. Manipulation and the change. Where the ice cream truck at? He might as well sold weed. He would have stood a better sales. He would have got better revenue with the change in the madness. King of Torch. Let me touch the boy. Look, he wasn't playing no games with him. What's that in his hand? Anyways, he could see things. That's why he lit it. And he's under the fire. Like I said, we go left to right with it. Who's scouting out the man? Six of books. Who's scouting out the man? Six of books. That's a six of swords. That's still scouting. And look, looking around to see where he wants to set the job. King of Cups. Looking around to see where he can set the job. Look at these orbs. And look at the openings. Where you're going to set the drought, y'all. Growth. Look, this is the Empress card. Where you going to set that? See, look at how we came out. Like I said, that day y'all cutting them trees and shit down, that's not really a setback. You're going to need them. Huh? You're going to need those. All of those trees. So the four of Pentacles. This is that shit look like There's 4 rolls there. You got 4 jars there. Like I said, they was coming for who? The deaf. They was coming, look, the 4, look, for real. Look, you can't make this up. Playing with the dead. And then remember the DNA samples and shit like that. That's what I'm getting out of that. Remember all the samples and stuff that they was getting off these people for their special gifts, and they conjured up this. The Nephilim, or the what is that shit called? The Seraphim. I really gotta get that down. Look, knowledge. I really gotta get the proper pronunciation of that. Let's get in something with the knowledge. They conjured up this. Look, they was playing with, look, this shit looks scary. And it also gave me the mindset of the Chucky doll. Remember when they made that movie? And they were, it's coming on there. Look, see, the imagination is broad. Look at the sacrifice. Chucky was a sacrifice, right? And they sacrificed these people. And the Ace of Books came back and let you guys know that it don't pay to do no evil. It ain't good to do evil. What's $1? Don't that shit go fast? You can't even buy nothing with $1. Penny candy is like $2. Ace of Books. Shame and Decay. Look. Everything is dead. Unless you make it over. Make it nice. 2 of Torches. 2 of Wands. You got to make that decision. With the Page of Books, that's the Page of Swords. Nigga, I always knew that shit. I don't care how I look. And my teachers used to be like this. Look how she had me read to that. I'm like, me read to that class? Okay, I'll do it. And then that's how I learned about everything. Chaos, etc. Look, I learned about everything. The 8 of Pentacles, that's still learning. That's a learning card. Knight of Pentacles, I also learned what not to do. Not to rely on somebody that's not reliable for you. That hurts. But at the end of the day, you can't tell people how to play. Corruption. 2 of Beakers. You can't tell people how to play. You give them the 5 of Books. No matter how it looks. Why would you question me when you were the crook? I'm just putting it out here. Like I said, this one for me. Books, man. Okay. Corruption in the 5 of Books. And I'll be back later, you guys, because I'm going to smoke, right? I'll be back, okay? That's the most.